When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cavaliers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week.
Space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another 1st down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Pope. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Virginia, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Hauls it in. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quickly complete.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Second down coming up.
Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back, it's Pope. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's piled up 112 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
22.
To the air on 1st down. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Marsh.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. From the red zone, looking for a space. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Touchdown. NC State.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pope. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The option look. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the inside. To the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Cavaliers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Back to pass, it's Pope. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but he breaks into the open. Got the 1st down and more. Still on his feet. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Mung. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
325.
From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Pope. Quick strike complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He's got it. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Virginia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a crease. It's Johns. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cavaliers want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Pope. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I don't know if that's the... going to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Hard running there. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive.
There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Got his man.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day, but finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll leave it with him. Across the 35. Turning it on. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Once he got some room, it was over. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
That makes the score NC State 42, Virginia 10.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Pope. They're working that left side. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got the quick pass. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Mung. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end.
Throws toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be dragged down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Cavaliers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Pope. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's John. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it.